I'm Owen Siebring with Eye on the Hawks, and we are back, of course, again at Pinseekers in Tiffin, and we are teeing off the season with our good friend Kaden Wetjen. Kaden, thanks for joining us today.
No problem, man.
Let's
thanks for having me.
All right, so it sounds like golf is your game. How long have you been playing golf? Was this like from childhood you were doing this?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot more recently, though.
Really?
With kind of the summers off, a little more free time after lifting and stuff, so I've been trying to play a lot more. I wouldn't say I'm solid at all, though.
Who's, I mean, I've been hearing a lot of talk about Drew Stevens. Who's the best player on the team? Is it him?
I've beat Drew twice already. So
is that our answer? Kaden's the best golfer?
I don't know. Ty Nissen's pretty solid.
Is that right?
He's a solid golfer.
Okay.
So I'd probably go with Ty for now, but yeah. I beat Drew a couple times. It's kind of nice to have that on your shoulders, you know.
What else are you doing in your free time? Is golf taking up a lot of it, or when you're not playing football in the weight room, whatever?
Either golf or I'm a big deer hunter.
Yeah.
So I go home and I'm planting food plots and just doing a bunch of mowing and work on trails and stuff there. So it's really.
So you're like you mean mowing like the trails for like deer?
Yep, for the deer and stuff. So.
Really?
I take that pretty seriously. Girlfriend calls me nerdy about that stuff, but I don't know, I love it, man.
Is all your hunting based in Iowa, or do you ever go out of state or anything?
I'm mostly all in Iowa, so around here, then southern Iowa as well, but I got a couple buddies into it now, and it's just fun going out there with some people and getting everybody into it.
That makes you, are you like, I don't know if you can really say the best hunter, but the most like active hunter on the team?
I'd probably say so. I know there's a couple other guys who hunt, but I mean, they don't really have the luxury of being 25 minutes away from home like I do, so I kind of give them crap. I'm like, yeah, I get to go home whenever I want, really. So, but there's a couple other guys who hunt hard. I know a couple of linemen, but yeah, I don't know.
What's been your trophy? Like, what's the best hunting story you've got?
Probably some of my deer that I've killed, and it's because it's like I do all the work in the summers, so it's kind of all building up to it. I got cameras out right now or whatnot, but it's just I've kind of tried to grow them over the years, let them get to like a mature age, and then kill them. So, but I don't know, it's just kind of cool seeing them grow throughout the years, and it's weird to talk about because like people who don't really hunt are like, what are you talking about? You're like, you're weird, man, but it's just a hunting thing. It's cool, but
it's that satisfaction.
Yeah.
It's like it's patience. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
But no like crazy hunting story or anything that like really stands out as like your most interesting takedown.
There's a bunch of stories I could tell about me and my buddies going out hunting, but I don't know. I say one of the funnier ones. We were turkey hunting, and I was with two of my buddies in the blind, and it's pouring rain outside. And usually when it's pouring rain, it's not a good day for turkey hunting, so we're just kind of messing around. And then I forgot what one of my buddies said to the other one, but kind of ticked him off, and he grabbed his phone and threw it out into the pouring rain. And then they start wrestling in the blind, and the blind's moving, and we're like, yeah, I think it's time to get out of here. But no, it's always fun, and you never know what to expect on certain days. So
are there any dynamics about hunting that, like, I don't know if I'm really making you think here, anything that like translates well in terms of an analogy to football, that you're like, this skill carries over well from being football?
I'd say, well, we kind of talked about patience already, but I mean, I'm not sure. Like I'm always trying to get my bow dialed in or whatnot. So it's just kind of. Yep, I'm a big bow hunter.
Okay.
So
crucial detail. Awesome.
It's I don't know. It's kind of it's a lot like training football, I'd say. Just kind of getting everything dialed in so that you're ready for game day, which would be the hunt, kind of. So I'd say it's very similar in that aspect for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I always tell people I shake more when there's a deer in front of me than when there was 100-some thousand at Penn State, which is it's just super weird to talk about. But yeah, I don't know, it's different, man. It's just the fact of being out in nature and kind of by yourself alone, just kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain. You kind of have to be there to feel it, but it's awesome.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, have you always been that way with football, that you know, hunting gives you more nerves, or did that take a few years for you to get that way with playing in front of 100,000 people?
I won't lie, the first time playing in front of all those people coming from junior college is like, I was kind of getting out of it. You just kind of, I was just zoned in, trying to kind of shake off the nerves, but it was a little nerve-wracking right away. But after the first game, I kind of lost it, to be honest with you. And I don't know. That's one thing I'm kind of glad I don't ever really get nervous, which I don't know why. I don't know if hunting kind of helps that, if I'm used to, because I mean, it's all under pressure and trying to control yourself. Yeah, exactly.
Junior college football, what would you say is the biggest adjustment there, going from playing in Council Bluffs to playing in Iowa City? What's the biggest challenge of like adjusting to the next level?
I'd say it's more, it's kind of more every man for themselves there. I mean, everybody's trying to make a name for themselves and try to get to the next level, which here it's way more team ball. And I mean, not saying that we didn't have a good team there. We made the national championship, and I loved all the guys on the team, and it was a great team. But like, I mean, you're trying to get, it's, I guess, similar to the NFL here, but we're more focused on team ball and trying to win a championship or win all the games we have on our schedule this year. So, but I don't know, it's different, and I mean, it's just junior college. You see Last Chance U and all those, and you just get a perspective, and it's pretty similar.
Is it? Okay,
it's very similar
like, you
to
watched
it.
Last Chance U?
Yes, I did.
And it's like a good parallel? I
It's
mean, that's
pretty, yeah. But Iowa Western, the school I went to, we're pretty thankful to have a bunch of good facilities, and a lot of those teams that you see on Last Chance U don't have any of that stuff. And we had an indoor football facility and an indoor field, so. But other than that, it was very similar.
Really?
And they actually asked our school to film us, and our coach, he's a great coach, he denied it, so which was probably good for the program. But
oh, come on!
I know
great.
We were all kind of like, oh, coach, we could have been on Netflix, but no, it was cool.
Well, that was my next question. Like, I mean, those shows are great. It's a great look once inside like the drama that happens and everything around it. But I'm like, does Iowa Western have enough drama to like make it an interesting season of Last Chance U?
For sure, 100%. And we had COVID right when I came in, so there was 2 classes bunched in one. So we had 212 guys on the football roster. So you can imagine there was enough drama for sure. I think we had like 35 receivers or whatnot, and I mean, you see stuff that you wouldn't expect. I mean, small town Iowa kid. Thrown into the fire, but it was cool. I had a great time there.
Yeah. Okay. Any good stories there that you can share?
I don't know. Not when I was there, but this year, I'm probably not supposed to share this, but I will anyway. It's the head coach told me at my awards big when he said that there was a fist fight in the locker room at halftime,
really?
And that, I mean, that's just like the TV show that you saw. Yeah. There's fighting all the time, and they were winning, I think, too, in the national championship at halftime, and coach kind of said, yeah, after that point, you kind of knew. I mean, they ended up losing the game, which I wonder why. But it's just, I don't know. You'll meet some interesting characters there.
But it is a very different world than it sounds like from what you guys have at Iowa or at, a Power 5 school.
Yeah. And another funny story, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks left in the semester, and the coach had a team meeting, and like, was this just out of the blue team meeting? And he's like, there's 8 guys on the team who have yet to log into a class, and there's 2 weeks left of the semester. And we're like, yeah, I don't think they're going to pass this semester. So you wonder why a bunch of guys end up staying a couple years there. Got their priorities mixed up, but I don't know, it's kind of funny.
That's wild.
kind of funny. But
let's talk a little football. The reigning Jet Award winner. I don't know if we've ever had a repeat Jet Award winner, but is that what we're going for this year?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
That and talk to the receiver coach, try to get the Lentikoff receiver award. So see a little double up, see if we can get that happening. But yeah, I talked to all the guys. I'm like, you guys ever had back-to-back Jet Award winners, or anybody that's won two? They're like, nope. Like, well, I'll try to be the first or whatnot. But yeah.
I mean, what do you have to do this year to pull that off? Because, like, again, even though return specialists are not always maybe like the #1 guy on like the target list for another team, like you are a name that's going to be drawing a lot more attention this year.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you pull off the same kind of numbers or better numbers with everybody knowing who Kaden Wetjen is?
I've tried watching a bunch of my own film of returns and stuff, and I honestly think I left a lot on the table last year.
Really?
Which that's what I'm most excited about, is kind of trying to just kind of hone in on my performance level. And we got most of the unit back on kick and punt return, so I'm super excited to see. I know we'll have a dangerous unit this year. It's just a matter of if they kick it to us or not. So, but like I said, I think we left a lot on the table last year, and that's what I'm most excited about.
Who's going to be back there with you on returns now, on kick returns?
I could not tell you right now. It's a
you actually not know, or are you just not saying because it's not?
No, we haven't done any. We haven't really done any kick return. It's more fall camp.
Yeah.
So maybe in a couple weeks I could tell you, but
okay.
To be honest, right now we got a bunch of good dudes. I'm confident whoever's back there. It's just a matter of who coach selects. So,
okay.
But I mean. You got a couple guys. I was gonna say, let's see some swings, man. But
it looks like you're having a good time up here, so I'm like, I don't want to break your stride.
Yeah, no, I was.
Okay, and for a novice like me, should I like still try to hit it off the tee, or should I go to the grass like you've been doing?
Have you been hitting it off the tee the whole time?
Yeah. That's what March
go ahead
doing.
if you want. Go ahead if you want,
right.
Man.
I was like, I don't know if that's the way we do it. That is interesting to say leave meat on the bone, just because. I mean, again, that was a discussion all last year, like. Yeah, Kaden is so close to breaking one, and then obviously, you know, it came eventually.
Yeah.
Tell me about just like seeing the end zone for that first time when you like you know, all right, I've got this one. I mean, what was that moment like for you?
I was kind of shocked, kind of like Drew said in the Nebraska game. I blacked out. I didn't necessarily black out, but it's kind of like, wow, finally got to the end zone after all this time, because like you said, we were so close so many times. And then they show the replay, and I was like a quarter inch away from stuff. I'm like, I was like, they're calling it out. There's no way I'm in. I've seen this movie too many times. But then they called it a touchdown, and it was kind of a surreal moment. And that stadium was rocking, man. It was pretty cool. Like it's just weird. I tell everybody, it's like turn the volume up in headphones, getting close to the end zone. It's just like blasting, and it's an awesome experience.
Was that better even then? I mean, you had one then again in the Music City Bowl, postseason game. I mean, I know it's not the Rose Bowl, but whatever. Was the regular season one your first one? Was that a better experience even?
Yeah, I'd say so. And there was more people in the game, which helped. So,
was it reminiscent of some of Cooper DeJean's returns? Because like that's some of the loudest I've ever heard Penny. Because when he had some of his returns for touchdowns, I'm like, I cannot believe what I'm hearing right now. Yeah.
No, it was pretty close. But I'd say when he had his against Minnesota, I don't think I've ever heard that place. And when you look around to everybody on the sideline, everybody's like shocked. Like, that was awesome.
I can't tell you what I even looked like, because I was in the end zone, the different side than he was coming back to. But even I, like as he was returning that trying to shoot, I'm like, just mouth wide open as he's returning it. And like as he scored, I'm like looking around. Did I really see that? We don't need to talk about what happened. I mean, it's like this is a line that I'm sure Hawkeye fans will tell forever, just about like the stolen moment.
100%. That will forever be
still the biggest play that never happened, basically in Hawkeye history.
Yeah.
Just what a wild moment, unforgettable moment. Tell me about where you feel like you stepped up this year. I mean, when you talk about having more left on the table, what are some things you've done to take that step forward skill-wise at this point?
Kind of like I said, more watching, like kind of self-reflection on film or whatnot.
Yeah.
And just kind of talking to some of the guys on the unit and I think we're going to have some film sessions with everybody to see where we're at.
All right. Shoulders down.
There you go.
There you go. Right under that.
Got her up.
Is there a player out there that you have heard yourself compared to more than anybody else, or do you hear comparisons about yourself to somebody?
Tim Dwight's probably the most I've heard.
That's what I was waiting
For sure. And I got to meet him at the Jet Awards ceremony, so that was pretty cool. And he said he was free to watch some film this summer, so I think probably hit him up before fall camp starts, try to see if we can get some.
He's back in the area now, right? I think it's like he's an assistant at City High now.
Yep, City High. He's going to coach there, I think.
Yeah, so he's accessible to y'all.
Yeah, exactly. And he'd definitely be a good mentor watching some film with.
Have you seen a lot of his old film?
Yeah, me and Coach Woods watched it right when I transferred in here because he's like, this is somebody you remind me of. And
okay, so even before you were like the starter and like winning awards, he already saw Tim Dwight in you?
Yeah. So I guess that was a good feeling. What was that?
Yeah, why? What do you think that was that he saw in you?
I don't know if it's because I'm short or what. Short and fast. But
got more hair than him.
I should ask him that. Yeah, I'm not bald, Coach. But no, just similar builds, I'd say.
Yeah.
Look at you, man.
There you go. Waiting for it. How far that
right in the center. Did it not?
Gonna take it?
It didn't even. You wanna do a driving range deal?
Sure.
Because then it would have showed. I think I come here with some buddies all the time. So. I would have told you.
Well, last thing, Kaden. I mean, within this specialist unit, who's a guy to watch for this year? Anybody whose name that people don't know yet? They're like, all right, that's a guy that people are going to know here pretty soon.
I'd say maybe somebody who will be back with me, either Brevin Dole or possibly TJ Washington. I think whoever the off returner is, I mean, especially if they're not kicking to me.
Yeah.
Brevin can fly, man.
Really?
So yeah, he can fly. I hate to say it, but he's definitely the fastest on the team right now. That guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Across the entire team?
Yep, I'd say him for sure. In a straight line 100-meter race, I think he'd take the cake.
No kidding.
But because I think he ran a 10.4 in high school.
Really?
Maybe. That's flying, man.
I think he's a 100-meter state champion.
Yep. Oh yeah. They have a couple. I think they have a couple records too, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can fly. So.
Well, that's about all the time I think we got for you. So let's wrap it up. But good to see you, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me.